I'm here today to show you how to make your very own duck at home using your handprint. Um, you can use yellow paint if you have it, but in my case I don't have paint at home. So I'm going to use my hand and a yellow crayon. So for this activity you'll need a piece of black paper, a piece of white paper, an orange piece of paper, a glue stick, some scissors, a yellow crayon, and a pencil. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trace my hands on the white piece of paper. As you can see. And then I'm going to color yellow my handprint. Once the handprint is finished being colored completely in, I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to cut it out. That will be the basis of the duck. And I'm almost done. It isn't the neatest in the world, but it will be colored completely in. Okay, so my finished handprint. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut my handprint out. And after the handprint is cut out, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out some shapes for the face of our duck. So we're going to cut out our beak and we're going to cut out our eyes, as well as the legs and the feet of our duck, using our orange and our black paper. Here we go. Next, I'm going to cut out a tiny triangle. Very small. As you can see, this will be our beak. And then I'm going to cut out legs. So taking this part of the paper, I'm going to cut a triangle out. And once the triangle is cut out, I'll cut it into two. Since our duck will have two legs, cut it straight down the middle. And I'll put the two strips together and I'll kind of fold them inward and outward like an accordion for the legs. Then you'll have legs that look like this. 1, 2. So we have our duck body, our legs, our beak. And now you'll take your black paper, fold it in half, so you only have to make the circles once. And just cut out 2 small circles for the eyes of our duck. Two eyes. Now we're ready to glue. Now we, as adults, know exactly where things are supposed to go, but we want our children to be as creative as possible. So if the eyes go on the fingertips, if the eyes go on the bottom of the hand, let them put their eyes wherever they choose for it to go. but I'm going to place my eyes in the center at the top, like this. And then I'm going to place my beak in the middle, like this. And then I'm going to take the top part of the legs, the flat part, and place them on the bottom. So far it looks like this. And now for our feet. Take the orange paper, put it in half, so you only have to cut the feet out once. And it doesn't be anything fancy. I'm just going to cut out 3 little soles for our feet, and then I'll place them on our duck at the bottom. And here we are. This is our handprint duck, a simple at-home activity using construction paper, crayons, and some glue. And you can hang it up, and your child can add any colors to it if you have anything similar to feathers, or you can cut up shreds of paper and have them glue it on here. But for the most part, this is our handprint duck. Bye. Hi. So now for our next activity, we're going to make a lacing letter out of construction paper. So you'll need any color you choose, scissors, a marker, and a shoelace or string. So for this activity, the first thing I'm going to do, since our letter this week is the letter D, you may need to trace the letter D on your paper. I don't need to trace it, I can just cut it out. But for those that need to, you would just take the marker, go around this way, and then cut the letter D out. So I'm going to do that now. So I have the first part of the D, and then I'll place a hole right here, and then I can make the D complete by cutting out the center piece of the D, like this, and then going down. So now I have a D with the center cut out. The next thing I'm going to do, if you have a hole puncher, you can poke holes along the rim of the D that your child will use to lace. I don't have a hole puncher, so I'm going to use very carefully the tip of my scissors to cut tiny holes, just big enough for your child to see and for the string or the shoelace to go through. So as you can see, I have several holes on my D. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the shoelace or the string and put it through the very top. And then I'm going to tie a knot in the back. This is to keep the string or the shoelace in place while your child is lacing, so it doesn't pull through. And next, you'll just take the shoelace or the string. If your child needs assistance, by all means help them. And I'm going to lace it through. So you put it through the front, and then you also put it through the back. Put it through the front. Put it through the back. And once you continue this all the way through, you will have helped your child lace the letter D. You can take it out, have them do it again. You can also use it with different letters. So if you wanted to do numbers, do letters, whatever you can cut out, your construction paper is what you can use to lace your letter. Number, shape, whatever it is that you have. But this is what it will look like. And we're almost done lacing this one. Fortunately, my shoelace was long enough to go all the way through the entire letter. And when you're done, this is exactly what your finished letter D will look like. So keep us informed on how it worked out at home, and have fun. Bye.